things, he's go.
That's it. Love you guys. Let's go. Gang on me, gang on three. 1, 2, 3. Gang.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
As you know, the Las Vegas Raiders defense has played well this year. At number 9, they're in the top 10 in the NFL in scoring defense. The Raiders' offense hasn't been so good, though. They're number 27 in scoring offense. An offense with Davante Adams has no business at number 27. A big problem is opposing offenses have been able to take him away at times. Former head coach Josh McDaniels is known to be an offensive genius, but he didn't seem to know what to do about it. He settled for throwing the ball to Jacoby Myers, and he's not half the receiver or playmaker Adams is, so the defense will take that. Enter Antonio Pearson, offensive coordinator Bull Hardegree, and they figured out a way to get Adams going after a few weeks. Opposing defenses have been putting 8 in the box to stop running back Josh Jacobs while using a free safety to double cover Adams, so a speed receiver is the best way to make the defense pay for that. Rookie third-round pick Tre Tucker is a speedster, but he wasn't on the field with Adams much early on. Hardegree changed that against the Los Angeles Chargers, and they got Adams, Tucker, and the offense going. They don't look like they can be stopped now. Davante Adams is obviously a great all-around number 1 receiver, but for a few minutes here, let's just look at how dynamic he is. After he shakes you and gets open, he can shake you again after the catch. He's something else out in space. Oh. He's that guy that you think you have, but then you don't, because he makes you miss by the narrowest of margins. Oh. Then he'll break some tackles for you. He can get that ball into the end zone from anywhere on the field. He's also dynamic in his ability to adjust and catch that back shoulder fade. If the ball's put in the right place, Adams absolutely cannot be stopped on that back shoulder fade. And with those late hands, he can go back shoulder, front shoulder, any shoulder. How are you going to stop it when you don't know it's coming until it's too late? And if you hand fighting him and take one of his hands away, he'll just catch it with the other. Oh yeah, the Raiders need to use him more in the red zone too. Adams can also go deep down the field and catch it over you. Watch what he does to Jalen Ramsey here. That wasn't enough though. He had to do it to Ramsey again to let him know what's really going on. The pass doesn't have to be perfect either. Just put it in his area and he will go get it. Oh, and he gave the Chiefs, who the Raiders played next, that work right away last year. He just loses you with that route running and continues to run away from you. Watch the safety tear his ACL here. Oh. He's going to go ahead and get this one done in double coverage. Oh my goodness, watch how bad he loses his man here. Oh. Oh, and he'll sneak out on you in the scramble drill. And here this year, you can see he's still the same guy. He can still get deep on you and get that money. He hasn't lost a step or anything. He'll still take you deep. He can still sneak off on you in the scramble drill. And he can still do it after the catch. But due to the double coverage, those windows to get the ball into him are a little smaller now. It's a little easier on the corner knowing he has help over the top. Aaron Rodgers can squeeze that ball into him in this situation. Aiden O'Connell isn't Aaron Rodgers though. And here's a miss by Jimmy Garoppolo. It's a hard throw to make. And you definitely don't want to hang them out to dry like this. Oh. A speedster is just what the doctor ordered for this situation. The Raiders have had one all year. Right from the beginning of the preseason, Tucker showed he can blaze. I mean, he ran by dudes easily. He made the most of his opportunities early on in the regular season too. And when he's not able to catch that deep ball, there's a good chance he can draw a pass interference penalty. That's a touchdown if thrown ahead of him though. Watch this here. He cannot be left on an island with the corner. He just didn't get to be on the field with Adams enough. That is until the Chargers game, and they tried the Chargers defense deep on the second play of the game with them. A good throw would have had it there, but that kept the Chargers defense on high alert. And that opened things up for Davante Adams to do some damage underneath. Here he is on a slant against zone. Here he comes over in the middle against zone. And here the Raiders use some trickeration to get him the ball in the red zone. And now that he's established, the safety's going to pay a little bit too much attention to Adams when Tucker is the target. Now here the safety's going to bite on Adams all the way, and Tre Tucker's going to run away from his man coverage. And now things are opened up for everyone. Myers is going to get his here. And there's room for tight end Michael Mayer to move the chains over the middle. And get wide open in the red zone for a touchdown. That offense was hard to stop. The Raiders finally have a role for Tucker. I think he should be starting now. Not that I think that Myers is bad, he just doesn't have the speed to play the role off of Adams that Tucker does. And the Raider passing game should be all about Adams. Once Tucker opens things up for Adams with his speed, Adams does major damage to the opposing defense. And once he does that, things are opened up for Myers, Mayer, and slot receiver Hunter Renfrow. That approach helped the Raiders put up 49 on the Charger defense, so why wouldn't they want to stay with that? Well, we'll see what happens Monday night against the Chiefs. Thank you for watching. See you next time.